Hello, it's me, Matthew. Uh, it's sooner than a week. Today is going to be nothing but show and tell. And I think that's what's going to be happening from now on with the show and tell, is it's going to get its own video, maybe twice a month. As you guys can see already, you can see part of the stack. This is last week's things and a bit of the week before that didn't get showed because reasons. But we'll just go ahead and start. So this volumes 7, 8, and 9 of Moriarty. My partner is currently obsessed with Moriarty. I have not started reading it. I know they also have started watching it at the same time, so that should be interesting. What was I going to say? Don't know. For my other partner, which we're gonna go through. So I live with two of my partners. How are we gonna do that? I don't really want to disclose their names. We'll call one Moriarty and one Jellyfish. There's Moriarty and then Jellyfish. I'm not going to remember that, probably. Either way. So this book is Mermaid Scales and the Town of Sand. And it doesn't have a little description in the back. But it looks adorable. I think this is one that they picked up on a whim. Yeah, because this is a one-shot. I know that they do research on they watch people talk about manga. Maybe I should have the two of them do this. And so they get some ideas from watching other people. Other things are just interesting to them, like I'll get to the ones that I could speak to better on that. But To Your Eternity, Goju is a masked boy living in servitude and trapped in his troubled past. When the two meet, Fushi's abilities resonate with Goju. Okay. Gugu. Juju. I think it's Juju. Have always yearned to be born anew after taken under Juju's wing, Fushi not only learns what happiness feels like, but also how quickly it can disappear. Interesting. I don't know how well you could see that, but a classic, Devilman. Devilman? Yeah, Devilman. A demon continues to infiltrate human society. They are one step closer to achieving their ultimate goal, an apocalyptic war with nations of Earth and utter domination of mankind. To defeat them, Devilman will need powerful allies, yet betrayal may come from those he trusts most. Wow. Such a short description for such a stacked book. It's definitely got the art style of its age. Let's see. I think this is 60. No, it is 70. 72. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. The Eternal editions. We have 7, 8, and then 9. At some point I would like to read Sailor Moon. I enjoyed watching it. The Sailor Stars. Nice. Move this out of the way. Then we have, is this the first one? No, that's part 2. I didn't think about how organized this. So, Magic Knight Ray Earth, 25th edition, Anniversary Edition, Part 1. And then it's broken up into 3 separate volumes, and then comes with a little art book. And man, they got some, they're chunky. Other than Part 2, same thing, 3 volumes and an art book. I've watched Magic Knight Ray Earth. I not read it, so. And that's the Sailor Moon. All of those things, except for Moriarty, is from Partner Code Jellyfish. Partner Code Jellyfish. That sounds weird. They're mangaing it up. Another one that they acquired recently is Clover. They say finding a clover will bring you happiness, but how can the clover find happiness? Let's see. Just a bunch of art. Not helpful. '90s, early 2000s? '97, okay. So, and then the partner, Moriarty, also got a Night's Watch Heroes 2 box. And then I've got the Unsullied Swords Masters. The both of us play a Song of Ice and Fire. Why do I always want to say fire and ice? But it's a fun enough game. Let's see. What else do we got over here? And then for my birthday, I acquired Star Wars Legion's Echo Base Defenders. I already have stuff for Legion. Our little group, we have Shadow Collective, Empire, Rebels, the Republic, and the Separatists. I normally play Separatist, but I thought, well, been giving the Rebels a try. So I went from losing to more losing. But they're a pretty good value for these boxes, so we didn't have a lot of Rebels. I am not a fan of Discovery, but I do like Star Trek, and I do like Star Trek Adventures, the role-playing system by Modiphius. And this is one of their newer books. And it was a tough choice to get this book. Like, as a completionist, I want everything. Now, I'm not enough completionist because they come in alternate covers and standard covers, and this is the standard cover. But I was like, no, it'll be good information. It's part of my thought in collecting these things isn't just to collect them for myself, but for my community. So if somebody wants to run Star Trek Adventures, they can have an option of running that book. So there's that. we found a copy of Monkey Bone at Goodwill. So that's really cool. I haven't seen this in forever. And then for $4.99, we found WX3 Pat Labor, the Ultimate Edition. I should do it that side, no shadows. But it's 3 discs. It comes with the movie. I'm assuming an OVA. And the other one's a little documentary. But yeah, it'll be cool to watch that one. And then the rest of these things I got for my birthday. The 3rd volume of Mobile Suit Gundam Origins, with that very appealing goof on the front. Goof, goth. Volume 3 of Ghost in the Shell, The Human Algorithm. I'm excited to read these. Well, and the Gundam, don't get me wrong, but it's interesting. I guess the Major's not a part of these stories. Like they're looking for her. And then the Fox and the Little Tanuki. It's just cute. I've been wanting this for a long while now. So, it is said that there are some special animals occasionally born with great powers. Senzu, the black fox, is one of those. But instead of using his power for good, he abused his strength until the sun goddess imprisoned him for his bad behavior. 300 years later, he's finally been released, but only on one condition. He can't have any of his abilities back until he successfully helps a Tanuki pup named Manpacha become an assistant to the gods. Now Senzu, the great fox, must figure out how to actually be an actual great babysitter to an innocent little Tanuki, or risk being stuck without his powers forever. It's cute sounding, and it's got a fox. Serpentine, part of his Dark Materials. It's just a short story. Following Lyra and Pan. So, something fun to read when I get around to it. Then Onibaba from the Criterion Collection. Deep in the windswept marshes of a war-torn medieval Japan, an imprisoned older woman and her daughter-in-law murder lost samurai and sell their belongings for the most meager of sustenance. When a bedraggled neighbor bedraggled neighbor returns from battle. Lust, jealousy, and rage threaten to destroy the trio's tenacious existence before an ominous, all-gotten demon mask seals their horrifying fate. Driven by primeval emotions and dark exorcism, a frenzy scored by Hikaru Hayashi, and stunning images both lyrical and macabre. Kento Sado Sindo. I am really bad at names. Chilling folktale. Onibaba conjures a nightmarish vision of humankind's deepest desires and impulses. I haven't seen this. I've heard a few things about it, but I asked for it, and I got it. Fan of Japanese cinema. And then Brazil. A dystopian masterpiece, Brazil. Jonathan Pierce plays a daydreaming everyman who finds himself caught in the soul-crushing gears of a nightmarish bureaucracy. It's a Terry Gilliam film. One of the Monty Python guys. Definitely recommend watching this. I'm happy to finally have a copy so I can show it to other people. But I think that'll be it for now. So either I'll do this again next week, depending on how many things, or the week after that. But yeah, thank you for watching.